Hi there, it's Mr. Clark. Welcome to lesson 12.2.4 on voice leading zones. So we took a look at cube dance in the last lesson, and here's another just diagram of it. And now we've put numbers around the outside, kind of like our pitch wheel, but now with numbers. We have your augmented triads at 0, 3, 6, and 9. You have major and minor triads at the other 8 voice leading zones, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, and 11, all and like we said, the whole point of cube dance is that you can figure out the voice leading distance and half steps by just tracing lines on the diagram. So by net voice leading distance, I don't mean the actual semitones moved from triad. Wait, I'm sorry, what am I? Oh, yeah. So the distance between the numbers, the difference between numbers, is the net voice leading distance between triads. So we already know that following the path gives you the number of actual half steps you move. What do I mean by net voice leading distance? Well, if I move one half step up in one voice and one half step down in another voice, those cancel each other out, and you have a net voice leading distance of 0. So if I start in D minor, let's see, where's D minor? And I go up one half step to B flat major, and then D down to D flat in B flat minor, I've actually moved 2 half steps, which I can see by following along the path. But the net voice leading distance is 0 because they're in the same zone. It's not like the triad is shifted up or shifted down. It's kind of shifted in both directions, so it's still kind of centered in the same place. So, yep, I gave an example there. If you move from A minor to C sharp major, let's see where those are. A minor to C sharp major. Well, they're not directly connected. They're hexatonic poles, so 1, 2, 3 is the actual voice leading distance. But it's zone 1 to zone 2, so we would expect that something is going to cancel out, so we only get +1. So the E goes up to E sharp, the C goes up to C sharp, but the A goes down to G sharp, so those two cancel each other out. It's a net of +1. So when we do this, we're always going to take the shortest path. So if I'm going from, say, 4 to 7, I could go clockwise, 1, 2, 3, or I could go Widdershins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 3 is less than 9, so 3 is going to be the voice leading distance there. Yeah, your distance should always be 6 or less. If you get something that's higher than 6, you've done it wrong, because it's a circle of 12, and if you get like 7, you could have gone 5 the other way. So, again, you might be saying, why do I care about voice leading zones? Let's look at a musical example. This new framework can be used to analyze music where Roman numeral analysis is not particularly useful. So let us take a look at this organ thing by Franz Liszt. So let's take a listen to this. And up here, I have the original piece, and then down here, I've kind of reduced it to the actual triads that are happening at any given time. Okay, soft. So B flat major, D minor, always starting in this F, and then a different chord, D flat major, then we have a G flat, A flat, I'm sorry, G flat, D flat, so that's just a decoration. We go up to, we're still in D flat. Now I have an F minor. F flat major, exciting. So we have an E major triad going on, a C sharp minor, A major. It's not playing the triads, but it's outlining them. We have A major again. D minor, and we end back where we started. on B flat. So that's a pretty funky journey. So if we go through and just play it, voice leading looks pretty smooth, and we can label them with the voice leading zone numbers. So we start at 5. Let's see if I can get both of these going on at the same time. So we start at B flat major, which is in 5, go to D minor in 4, then we skip over to 2, our D flat major, and then end up F minor is 1, and then F flat is E major, which is in zone 11. And then E major, C sharp minor back in zone 1, to 2, to 4, to 5. So what we've done, we immediately have some useful information now. Even though it's not exactly symmetric, it is a little bit, B flat, D minor, but then D flat is not the same as A, F minor is not the same as C sharp minor, and then this one's the same. So, but this shows us we start at 5, we go all the way to 11, and then we come back. It's just on a slightly different path through those voice leading zones. So this brings a logic to the harmonic progression that wouldn't otherwise be obvious from Roman numerals, and it really succinctly shows what is going on harmonically in this piece. Well, we go somewhere, and then we come back. It's a slightly different path, but we end up in the same place. So this is exactly what music theory seeks to do. It seeks to explain what's going on in a piece of music. So Roman numerals would not have been useful. This is. So another tool in your toolbox. Go ahead, have some fun with it, and I'll see you next time.